So now, in the next class, we are going to see about. Wait a second. Yeah, we are going to see about storage systems. So in the like we know that basically memory is divided into primary memory, secondary memory. So the same thing we are going to discuss about with another name called as storage systems. So storage system is nothing but here we are going to store everything. So database management system is nothing but a storage, no? So where we have unorganized data, by using this software we are going to organize everything in a format. So types of data storages are primary storage, secondary storage, tertiary storage. So primary storage is nothing but, so basically we know that primary storage and secondary storage. So performance wise, primary storage is very high speed comparatively with these two storages, and secondary storage is comparatively less speed with the primary memory comparatively. Coming to the territory storage, here we are going to have a vast space, but still comparatively it is the lowest speed compared between these two storages. So first of all, let's see what is a primary storage. So primary storage is nothing but which will give you the quick access to the memory, and we know that here volatile storage will be there. Volatile storage is nothing but when you have a power cut or when you have any suddenly shutdowning of your system, automatically whatever the data you have been stored, everything is going to be erased. That is nothing but volatile memory, and this is very speed memory. And the main memory and cache memory are the two types of primary memories. So main memory also we know that here it will give you the fastest access of the data whatever you have been stored, and this is also a volatile memory, and you are going to store gigabytes of data, but small enough, like there will be comparatively a less memory storage you have in the main memory. So additional to this main memory, to extend the memory space, we have secondary memory devices. And coming to the main memory, this is also volatile. And the second storage we have is cache. Cache is nothing but compared with the main memory, cache is the costliest memory because it will give the highest speed. So basically cache is an optional for you, and this is going to be this is going to be give you the fastest one. And the cache memory is a tiny storage medium which maintained by the computer hardware. And while designing the algorithm and the query processors for the data structure, the designer keep concern of the cache effects. Cache is nothing but if you want to increase the speed of your transactions, if you want to speed up the access of your data, we are going to make cache in your systems. This is about primary memory. Primary memory is divided into two types, main memory and cache memory. Cache memory is optional, but main memory is compulsory in your systems. Now we are going to discuss about secondary storage. Secondary storage is also called as online storage. This is also called as online storage. And here we are going to save data permanently, and there is no loss of data. So this is called as non-volatile. So, and what kind of data we are going to store in secondary memory? That is permanent storage. Permanent storage will be there here in the secondary storage. So coming to the examples, we have different sets of secondary storage. In that I'm going to explain only two. One is flash memory and second one is magnetic disk storage. Flash memory is nothing but which is going to store the data in USB. That is nothing but universal serial bus key. So here we are going to store. If you want to retrieve the data, so now just imagine just like your pen drive. If you have a pen drive, you want to import. If you want to retrieve the data from your pen drive, what you will do? You will just insert the pen drive into your system. There will be a USB port. You will connect your pen drive to that port, and you will extract the files whatever you need it. So USB is nothing but the there it plays flash memory role. That is nothing but data which have been stored in that as a permanent storage. So yeah, we have different sizes available with this flash memories. So unlike the main memory, it is possible to get back to the storage data which may be lost due to the power cut, and it is a non-volatile memory. So whatever data you have been stored, it will be permanently saved. This type of memory stores is most commonly used in server systems for caching the frequently used data. This leads the system towards high performance and is capable of storing large amount of database than the main memory. So comparative to the primary memory, I said you that secondary is the speed. Compared to the speed, it is the lowest one. So to increase the performance, to increase the access, you can insert cache here. So if you insert cache here in between the CPU and the secondary memory, cache will increase the performance speed. It will increase the performance speed. That is a flash memory. Coming to the magnetic disk storage, so it is also, we know that this is called as online storage media, and what are the data you are going to store in magnetic disk storage? They are permanent data, and by magnetizing we are going to store information here, and a large amount of operations, a large amount of modifications are going to be done here, and whatever the data you are going to save here is going to be made on a disk. And here magnetic disks have a lot of storage capacity, and if you have any system crashes or failure, but still your disk can run successfully. So restoring of data also very easy with this secondary storage. And the last storage we have is territory storage. Territory storage is nothing but this is called as wait a second. This is called as offline storage. Secondary storage is called as online storage. Territory storage is called as offline. This is also extension of the memory only. This is also extension of the memory only. Only the difference is that the speed. So comparatively, if you compare the speed between the secondary memory and territory memory is somewhat low speed. You know, it's not as much fast as the secondary. So this is called as offline storage, and territory storage is generally used to data backup. So where we are using this only to back up the data, we are using territory storages. And there are different set of available devices we have in this particular storages. Coming to the examples, we have two. One is optical storage, second one is tape storage. Optical storage is nothing but whatever the optical discs you have, like CDs, DVDs. So once data have been written in that, we are not going to change it, and accessing speed is less compared to the secondary storages. And how much of data you can store in a DVD? That is nothing but 7.4.7 or 8.5 gigabytes according to the disk capacity. That is nothing but optical storage. And coming to the tape storage is the most cheapest storage medium than the discs. Compared to the discs, tapes are very cheap, and these are basically used to back up the storages, and this will provide the lowest speed access. And tape storage is also known as sequential access storage, so you can't jump randomly. So you have to, if you want to retrieve any data, you have to go through in a sequential manner. Disk storage is also known as direct access storage, as we can directly access the data from the location of the disk. So this is about the territory storage, and next we have storage hierarchy. Let's see the hierarchy. So this is the storage device hierarchy. So first we have cache memory. Next we have main memory, just we discussed, and we have discussed about the flash memory also. Flash memory, magnetic memory comes under secondary storage, and optical disc and magnetic tapes comes under territory storage. Cache and main memory comes under primary storage. This is the hierarchy of our particular memory devices. So this is what storage means. So